Welcome back to Testing the Internet series. You're watching Part 21, Large and Deep DOM. In the previous video, we explored how to automate key press interactions using the TypeWeb text web block. That step was crucial in learning how to simulate keystrokes effectively. In this video, we'll explore working with complex web pages that have large and deeply nested DOM structures, and how to handle them efficiently during automation. Have you faced challenges automating tests on complex web applications? Things like tests breaking due to small UI changes, struggling to locate elements in massive tables, or slow test execution caused by deeply nested structures? It's a common challenge, and it often comes down to using inefficient locator strategies, relying too heavily on static element attributes, or not adapting to dynamic content changes. That's where Leapwork's web editor can help you. It shows you a list of smart ways to find each element on the screen, so you can pick the one that works best for your test. To demonstrate, we'll show you a simple scenario. This test case has a dense DOM with deeply nested divs. In this case, you can see we have almost 50 divs nested inside each other, and we also have a big table, a lot of rows, and a lot of columns. So when you do your selector, your locator strategy means how do you find the elements when you do test automation? It's very important that you have a locator strategy that is very precise. If you have a strategy that has to iterate all of these elements in order to get down to, for instance, 25, then you will have a performance bottleneck in your test automation case. So what you are looking for is a strategy that is very precise about what does this do contain of uniqueness. When you look into the table below here, if you select one of the cells, it should be that instead of iterating all the rows and iterating all the cells in order to get a specific value, you should be able to use a locator strategy that is much more precise, which means it will find the cell much faster. So I'm going to show both examples in a test case in Leapwork. Let's automate this scenario. We'll start by launching the test case page using the Start Recorder. Then, we'll scroll down to around item 25 and capture one of the nested div elements we want to work with. Let's select Find Web Element to locate it. Next, we'll capture a cell from the large table and select one of the cells directly. That's it, and let's save and close the recorder. Let's take a closer look at the locator strategy options. And when we look into this, we can see that it has different strategies. The proposed one is just get the do where the ID is 25. We could also have chosen another strategy where you say we have the do, where the text starts with one of these. In this case, just selecting the ID for the do is enough. So we can easily just press save here. Now we'll explore strategies for the selected table cell. We can see that we can either select a strategy where the TD contains this text. This is an OK strategy. We could also select something based on the class where you have it, the row, and then the TD inside with a CSS class specified. Another way of doing this is to use the class from the row and then the text inside the TD. And the last one is, you can say the location in the dump, which is you have the row, which is row 24, and inside that row, you select occurrence number 11 of the type TD. Anyway, it's very precise strategies, all of them, so none of them will have any performance bottlenecks. Let's go with the last strategy and save. Let's connect the pass block and run the flow. Everything worked as intended. Our flow passed with the right output. The automation successfully found the nested div element at item 25 and then located the correct TD cell from the large table. Finally, the pass block confirmed that the flow ran successfully with the expected outcome. This is how you can reliably automate element selection in complex web structures using Leapwork. Now, let's quickly recap the flow. We launched the test case using the Start Web Recorder, captured a nested div and a TD cell to handle deep DOM structures, refined the locator strategy for accuracy and performance, and finally added a pass block to confirm the flow worked as expected. What you learned? You've learned that in large and deeply structured DOMs, how to use the right locator strategy to reliably find elements without slowing down your automation or causing failures. Give this exercise a try yourself and see how much faster your automation can be. Moreover, to keep learning or if you ever feel stuck, explore our documentation, knowledge base, and reach out to support if needed. The answers are just a click away. Thank you for staying with us and see you in the next automation journey.